Web accessibility for inclusive application development. Title: Web accessibility for inclusive application development. Introduction. In today's digital age, web applications have become an integral part of our everyday lives. From banking and shopping to communication and entertainment, web applications serve a wide range of purposes. However, it is essential to ensure that these applications are inclusive and accessible to all users, regardless of their abilities or disabilities. In this article, we will explore the important of web accessibility for inclusive application development and discuss various strategies to achieve it. 1. Understanding web accessibility. Web accessibility refers to the practice of designing and developing web applications that can be accessed and used by people with disabilities. It aims to remove barriers and provide equal access to information and functionality for individuals with visual, auditory, motor, or cognitive disabilities. Accessibility is not limited to specific devices or technologies, it should encompass all aspects of web development, including content, design, and navigation. By ensuring that web applications are accessible, we can empower individuals with disabilities to lead independent lives, access information, and engage in online activities without limitations. 2. Compliance with legal and ethical standards. Many countries have established legal requirements for web accessibility, such as the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, WCAG. Failure to comply if these guidelines can result in legal repercussions and negative public perception. Beyond legal obligations, developing accessible applications demonstrates an organization's commitment to diversity, inclusivity, and social responsibility. 2.3 Enhanced user experience. Web accessibility benefits not only individuals with disabilities but also improves the overall user experience for all users. By implementing accessibility features, such as clear navigation, alternative text for images, and concise content, web applications become more user-friendly and intuitive. Providing an inclusive user experience enhances customer satisfaction, increases engagement, and boosts brand loyalty. 3. Key principles of web accessibility. To achieve web accessibility, developers should adhere to key principles that guide inclusive application development. These principles are outlined in the WCAG and encompass 4 essential aspects. 3.1 Perceivable. Information and user interface components should be presentable to users in various forms, such as text, images, and audio. Providing alternatives for non-text content ensures that individuals with visual or hearing impairments can understand and access the information. 3.2 Operable. Web applications should be navigable and operable using various input methods, such as keyboards, voice commands, or assistive technologies. Keyboard accessibility, logical tab order, and sufficient time for user interactions are crucial factors to consider. 3.3 Understandable. Content and functionality should be clear and easy to understand for all users. This includes using clear language, logical organization, and providing instructions in error messages that are easy to comprehend. Providing user assistance, such as tooltips or contextual help, can enhance understandability. 3.4 Robust. Web applications should be compatible with different assistive technologies and future web technologies. By utilizing standardized markup and coding practices, developers can ensure their applications remain accessible and functional across different platforms and devices. These guidelines provide detailed recommendations and techniques for ensuring accessibility across a wide range of disabilities. 4.2 Testing and evaluation. Regular accessibility testing and evaluation are essential throughout the development lifecycle. Accessibility testing tools and manual testing by individuals with disabilities. EDIs can identify potential barriers and provide recommendations for improvement. 4,3 User feedback and iterative design, involving users with disabilities in the design and development process can offer invaluable insights into usability and accessibility. Incorporating user feedback and continuously iterating designs based on their input can lead to more inclusive applications. 4,4 Education and awareness. Organizations should invest in training and awareness programs to educate developers and designers about web accessibility best practices. By creating a culture that values inclusivity, organizations can foster a more accessible development approach. 5. Implementing accessibility support. To achieve web accessibility, developers should implement various accessibility features and support. Some common accessibility features include resizable text, high contrast mode, and keyboard navigation. Providing support for assistive technologies, such as screen readers and voice recognition software, is also crucial for individuals with disabilities to access and interact with web applications. 6. Mobile accessibility considerations. With the widespread usage of smartphones and tablets, it is essential to consider mobile accessibility in inclusive application development. Mobile devices have different interaction methods and screen sizes, which can pose unique challenges for individuals with disabilities. Developers should prioritize responsive design, optimize touch targets, and ensure compatibility with mobile assistive technologies. 7. Collaboration and standards compliance. Web accessibility is a collective effort that requires collaboration between developers, designers, content creators, and other stakeholders. Establishing clear accessibility standards and guidelines within organizations can facilitate consistency and ensure widespread accessibility implementation. Regular audits, reviews, and collaborations with accessibility experts can further enhance compliance with accessibility standards. 8. Ongoing maintenance and monitoring. Web accessibility is not a one-time task, it requires continuous maintenance and monitoring. As technologies evolve and new features are added, developers should regularly test and evaluate the accessibility of their applications. Monitoring user feedback and addressing accessibility issues promptly reflects a commitment to ongoing improvement and user satisfaction. 9. Addressing common accessibility barriers. Inclusive application development should also address common accessibility barriers faced by individuals with disabilities. Some common barriers include inaccessible forms, insufficient color contrast, complex navigation, and lack of alternative text for images. By focusing on these common barriers and implementing accessibility solutions, developers can help overcome limitations and provide equal access to all users. 10. The business case for web accessibility. In addition to the ethical and legal reasons for web accessibility, there is also a strong business case supporting its implementation. Accessible applications can reach a wider audience, including individuals with disabilities who represent a significant market segment. By ensuring inclusivity, organizations can increase their customer base, improve brand reputation, and gain a competitive advantage. 11. Future trends in web accessibility. As technology continues to advance, new trends and challenges in web accessibility will emerge. Developers should stay updated with these trends and be proactive in adopting new accessibility practices. Some emerging trends include voice-activated interfaces, gesture-based interactions, and the impact of virtual reality on accessibility. 12. Challenges in web accessibility. While the implementation of web accessibility is crucial, developers may face certain challenges along the way. Some common challenges include 12,1 legacy systems. Updating older systems to be accessible can be complex and time-consuming. Legacy systems may have outdated code or lack support for modern accessibility features, making it challenging to retrofit accessibility. 12,2 Awareness and education. Many developers may lack knowledge or awareness of web accessibility principles and guidelines. Education and training programs are essential to ensure that developers understand the importance of accessibility and how to implement it effectively.